morning, world changers. It is day 41 of the 100 Days of Self-Discovery Challenge. So today, I'm hoping you've got a little bit more time because today's is quite a big question, but it's kind of rounding up this week. We've been talking about what our ideals are this week, and today's question is very much, what is your ideal life? So, you know, it is, you will have done different stages. You know, we talked about our diet, our physical appearance, all these kind of things, our ideal career over the last week. So this really brings it together, you know, like, what is your ideal life? For me, you know, I reflected on this question, and initially my gut reaction was like, oh, go traveling, win the lottery, go traveling, have no responsibilities, never have to work a day in my life again, and just take off and just have amazing adventures. Absolutely, that would be one ideal. However, it means sacrificing, because if I was off traveling the world, I'd be sacrificing seeing my family, my loved ones, my friends, and, you know, connecting with them. It would, you know, sacrifice other things. So, and then I think I'd get to a point where, you know, I do need fulfillment in my life, in terms of I need meaning and purpose to my life. And, you know, whilst that would be fun to do for a little while, I thought, this is not, it's not going to sustain me into my grand old age. I plan to live to a healthy, happy life until I'm 100. So yeah, it's not going to sustain me. So I realised what I actually wanted in life is balance. And what I mean by that is that, you know, I want the meaningful career. I absolutely, you know, I love what I do now, and it's given me meaning, it's given me purpose and fulfillment. However, I don't want it to become consuming, where it encroaches on time with family and friends and loved ones and connecting with them and having my fun time. I don't want it to encroach on my health and happiness, and as in, like, not getting relaxation time, my rest and recovery time. I don't want it to encroach on exercising, you know, not having time to do that. So it's got to be in balance, you know, it's got to be one area of my life so that I have time for the other areas, so that I can spend time with family and friends and loved ones. And again, I don't want to sacrifice any of those areas. And I want to be able to create my ideal life, is being able to feel that none of those areas are being squeezed or pushed out or sacrificed, and that I have the time to spend a good quality time, not just like grabbing a moment here and what have you. And, you know, I mean, it's not about the quantity, it's actually the quality of those moments. So that is my ideal. And I think, you know, I've got pretty good, I mean, especially certainly in the last 2 years, because, you know, the last 2 years I was working alongside the day job, I was building Change Your World, and, you know, I really did have to sacrifice seeing friends. Now that I've left my day job and I'm working on Change Your World full time, I'm able to get a bit more balance in that. It's still not perfect, so I'm still working on that. You know, I'm still having to work long hours. I'm still a new startup business. That's a reality. However, I am doing this, going through this temporary pain for long-term gain. If I get to a stage where I see that the cycle's never changing, the long hours are not changing, then I have to look at that, and I really need to address that. But yeah, it's definitely got better. I do have more balance, and I do have more time and flexibility to spend with loved ones, family, friends. I do have time to go and exercise and eat well. Again, all these areas are not perfect, they're not my ideal, but every day I am working on that to create those ideals and create the life that I want. And Will Murtha is one of my speakers at the Change Your World conference, and he, on the 6th of April, And he did a Facebook Live for us yesterday, just sharing a little bit about his story. If you haven't seen it, go to the Change Your World Facebook page and check it out, because apart from anything else, he's actually giving away a 1 hour's free life coaching session with him to the first 6 people that book an early bird ticket for the Change Your World conference. And he is an exceptional coach, so this is a fantastic opportunity to get one-to-one time with him. And if you are trying to create the life that you want, your ideal life, this 1 hour with Will would be exceptional. It's an exceptional opportunity. However, so his story is that, you know, he very much had the corporate life. He had big bonuses, he was, you know, working long hours, you know, great big family holidays, expensive family holidays, a big house, all this. And he had this near-death experience. He was cycling along the seawall, he lives in Devon, cycling along the seawall, this big freak wave came and washed him off his bike, took him over the edge, dropped 20 feet into the sea. It was pitch black, the water was freezing, and this is my cat come to join me. Water was freezing and he was literally minutes from death. And in that moment, facing the reality of his death, he realised that, shit, all these things that I thought were important were completely not important. And he realised and understood in that moment how much he had wasted his life. And, you know, he's got an incredible story. And I urge you, come along to the conference and hear it in full, because honestly, it's a mind-blowing story. He's got a book called Dying for a Change. It's an incredible read. It's my all-time favourite book. But yeah, he explains about how he started to change his life as a result of this experience. So, you know, what he's promoting and, you know, what we're promoting at the conference is do not wait until a life-changing event to start changing your life, you know. And Will very much said, you know, in the post yesterday, he said, life is happening. So if it's happening, create the life that you want, design the life that you want, rather than just responding to it. And I know this is what I keep harping on every day in my videos, but that is what this self-discovery challenge is about. This is what personal development is about. It's really stopping to think and going, am I heading in the direction? Is this the life I signed up to? Is this the life I wanted to create for myself? When I hit 40, or I mean, I'm over 40 now, but I remember hitting 40 and going, am I where I want to be? I remember hitting 30 and actually going, wow, is this what I signed up for? Is this my life? So yeah, and I think we all do that, you know. I think we get caught up in life and we don't stop to think. So have a think about where you're at. Think about what your ideal life would be, and be realistic. You know, we've got to live in this world where we require money to live. So don't live in fantasy land, I would say. You know, think about what would make you happy, and what your ideal life is. What is important to you? When you're lying on your deathbed, what are you going to be thankful for, and what are you going to be lying there? If you live the life that you're currently living, what are you going to be lying there thinking, I wish I didn't do that, I wish I'd changed that, I wish I'd spent more time doing this? Think about those questions. So anyway, share your reflections in the comments below. You can join our Change Your World personal development group, Facebook group. It's free to join. You can share your reflections there. We've got quite a community growing there. And yeah, I look forward to your reflections. All right, take care. Bye.